So now that you're ready to actually start this technique, which is called the wrist twist, we start with a basic concept of blanketing. Let me actually demonstrate it for you first without the blanketing so you see the most basic way of doing it. Okay, so I'm going to reach over, grab the hand with my thumb on top. I'm going to twist his hand, turn it all the way over, and put my both thumbs over it. That's the basic technique of it. Now we're going to jazz it up a little bit, go over some of the attributes for it. So notice whichever way I twist, that foot steps back to a front stance. So if I'm grabbing this way and I'm twisting this way, I'm going to step this way. It's just the way of the nature, the way the body works. Okay, so this time, let's move this bit a little bit, please. So I'm going to go ahead and twist it, step back, grab both of my hands over, grabbing with my thumbs on top, step back to a front stance and turn it to a back stance. My thumbs are way over. Remember, I'm pressing with my thumb and grabbing really tight. Now notice I'm in a wide front stance right now. I'm going to turn to a back stance, and that adds all my weight for the wrist twist. Okay? The concept of blanketing, what I was talking about, is starting from the top and going all the way down to the bottom. Just in case if I reach for his hand, he can pull his hand away and I won't be able to catch it. But if I start from the top and if he pulls it back, I can always go and end up with it. Okay, that's what the concept of blanketing means. So we're going to blanket the hand, again, twist it, step back to a front stance, both thumbs. We're going to push him down to turn to a back stance. Let me do the same thing in this side. Go over, thumb, twisted, both thumbs on top, step back to a front stance, turn to a back stance. Okay, we're going to talk about a set finish for this. There's many different ways of finishing the wrist twist, but I'm going to show you the basic way, a set way to finish all the wrist twist techniques. So again, I'm going to blanket, grab, step back to a front stance, both thumbs, press him down, then I'm going to twist him all the way down. Notice when he falls, I'm going to step right foot forward and left foot back. This is what's called his shoulder line. So I'm going to be in a straight line, in the same line at his shoulder line. His elbow is against my knee. I'm going to bend my knee. I'm going to twist it till his back gets off the ground. When that does, I'm going to twist this, step over him, pull him all the way on his stomach. Notice my thumbs are still on top. I'm in a back stance. My thumbs will press down till he taps out. Then I'll walk away. Okay, come on up. Okay, let's try that again together. Come this way, please. Again, I'm going to blanket, turn it, both thumbs, step back to a front stance. Push him down, turn to a back stance. When he goes down, right foot forward, left foot back against my knee. I'm going to twist it till his back gets off the ground. I'm not going to let go of it all. I'm going to twist it, step over, make sure he's on his stomach. Both thumbs are on top. I'm pressing down till he taps out. I'll walk away. Okay, come on up. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to reach over, blanket, both hands, both thumbs are on top, front stance, turn to a back stance. This time I'm going to go left foot forward, right foot back. Notice I'm in straight line again. I'm going to take 2 steps over, pull him on his stomach. Again, my thumbs are on top. Press down till he taps out, then walk away. Come on back. So that's the basic way of doing the wrist twist. Now we actually get into actual techniques and the different ways to disguise repetition. So one way is going to be the inside wrist. Remember in the first of the series of the curriculum that we did before, which was the armbar, we covered the basics, which was pull, push, create energy, or go along with it. So make sure you understand that before you actually go on any further. So what that means here is that if he pushes me, I'm going to step back and do the wrist twist. If he pulls me, I'm going to go with it and do a wrist twist. If he doesn't do anything, grab really hard, I need to create the energy, which means I'm going to step in, he resists against me, his resistance is going that way, then I go with it, and then I do a wrist twist. Or I'll do it while he's grabbing me. Make sure to understand that concept because it's really important. So going back to inside wrist again. When somebody grabs my wrist, my first thing is open fingers. We covered this in the first tape also. That gives more energy and the wrist expands. So same thing again. I'm going to blanket, thumb on top, from here like this. I'm going to twist it with my fingers straight up, step back to a front stance, slide down, same position as before, turn to a back stance. That will be the same exact finish. One more time. So inside wrist, blanket, from here like this, step back, fingers up, slide, and I'm back to a back stance. Same thing the other side. So from here like this, I'm going to blanket, twist it, up, front stance, turn it to a back stance, again with the same finish. Okay. Now, there's another way of doing it from inside wrist, which I like, and that's a duck under one, which means from here like this, I can actually grab his wrist. This is really good if the person pulls you. So I'm going to duck under it, then reach over, then go back to wrist twist again. Again, that's a really good one if somebody pulls you. So when he pulls me, I duck, which I can do an armbar right away. I slide down, I turn, and I do a wrist twist. So there's two different ways of doing it from inside wrist. Now we go ahead and do it from outside wrist. This one is also two different ways of doing it. One, we can do it the conventional way, the regular way, which is I twist it up, come under with my four fingers pointing up, step back front stance, re-grab, turn to a back stance, which is the same exact technique. Same thing the other side. So I'm going to come up, grab, twist, I end up in the same thing. Or we can do what we call a pancake, which means from here like this, I'm going to come up, instead of going four fingers up, I'm going to go the other way. Twisted, both thumbs under. Both thumbs over, step back, and twist it. So you see, the difference between this and this is just a different variation. One more time. So I'm going to go up, grab under, twist it, both thumbs on top, front stance to a back stance. The other side from outside wrist. So go back, twist both hands, both thumbs on top, straight down. Okay? Now this one, if we can do one hand, we can disguise a repetition by doing a two-hand, which means if he grabs both of my hands, still same thing applies. I can do the first one. I can do the second one. I can do it to this hand, or I can do it to this hand, which means from here. I can do it, or I can go to the pancake one. That's from a double outside wrist. Now same thing if he grabs me lapel. So if he grabs me from here like this, I can do the same thing. I can blanket, twist it. Instead of using my hand, this is where a little bit of attributes come in. Instead of using my hand, I can always use different parts of my body. My knees, my hips, and we'll get into that a little bit more later on, or my shoulder. Okay? So from here, when he grabs me, I can actually turn and use my weight actually to take him down. I can help him a little bit. I can help him this way a little bit. Okay? So again, when he grabs, I can twist it, both hands, front stance to a back stance again, and take him down. So this will be from the lapel one. Double lapel will be the same thing. If he grabs both hands, I just pick one, front stance to a back stance again. And I can do it to either hand, front stance to a back stance. Okay, remember, realistically for self-defense purposes, if somebody grabs me both hands, the biggest distinction is I have the advantage. I have my hands free. I have my legs free. He's the one that's caught up. So while I'm doing this, I can always do a distraction while I go ahead and do the techniques. Okay? We're going to get into some of the other advanced ones later, like the wraparound or spinning wrist throw. But what I do want you to understand is that they're all basic variations of the wrist twist. Well, we'll get into that later on. Okay? Now, another version will be if he grabs my throat. If he reaches over, remember, the first thing would be, because he's pushing this way, I'm going to go with it from here. Then I'm going to step back and do the same technique. So I do that. From here like this, I'm going to reach over and step back. He does the other hand, same thing. From here like this, step and step. Again, the conversation should not be which foot steps forward, which one steps back. If you understand the basics, which is what? Pull, push, create, or go along with it. Again, I'm going to emphasize on that because that is so important, which means if he grabs my wrist, inside wrist, if he pulls me, I'm not going to step back and do it the normal way. I have to go with him and do it. Or if he pushes me, I'm going to go with him. If he doesn't, I'm going to create the energy. Or not, I'll do it while he's grabbing me to redirect it. Okay, so those are some of the basic ways. Now we're going to get into a little bit advanced. So put your right foot back, fighting stance, please. This time we're going to do it off a punch. This is what we call a check system, which we introduced to the students early on in the training. So go ahead and punch with this hand, please. So I'm just going to check it. Okay, this would be a great drill to start it. The other one. Okay, so I don't know which one is coming to me right now. I'm just going to keep my hands up and just basically check them. Okay, now with this checking comes, stay right there. So with this checking comes, I can turn it, put my thumb over, twist it. Now I got myself a wrist twist. Again, so we can just kind of isolate the techniques in different parts. One would be just a check system. Second one would be, let's push it down. Third one will be, let's push it down and bring it back up. Then he does the other one. Okay. Then last step will be actually to add the footwork to it. So if he punches this one, I'm going to get out of the way. Then I'm going to do it. If he punches this one, same thing, I'm going to get out of the way. Then I'm going to do this, the wrist twist one. So those are some of the ones that we can do actually from punches. So one of the ways will be doing it from double wrist from behind. Notice from here like this, I'm going to reach over, grab the hand, strip it, turn, and do it from here. One more time. Doing it to the other hand, I'm going to from here, I'm going to reach over, take it out, step back, and twist, and do the exact same thing. From here, we did a turning one, where I can turn around and give it to my other hand. And I'm going to keep it against my body, then I'm going to twist out. And that's the exact same thing. So stay right there, please. Notice it's the same exact thing here, I just turned with it. So one more time. He pulls me, I go along with him, give it to the other hand, step back, and turn. Again, I want to make sure I'm in the front stance to a back stance. Okay, so I got all my weight behind it when we're doing it. Another way to disguise repetition and playing along with these techniques is that I can be in different positions. Like I could be doing what we call sit-downs. I could be sitting down on my knees, legs across, or however you want to do it. And the person comes and grabs my wrist. Same thing applies. Grabs my outside wrist. Same thing applies. Okay, so you can get pretty creative about doing these. The way that I would approach teaching it and using it is maybe introducing the concept of wrist twist for one belt and coming up with all these different ways to disguise repetition rather than the traditional older ways, which is teach 14 different ways for this grab, 13 different ones. And you're teaching them techniques and students have to memorize it, but they never understand the concept. Versus this way, if you choose to maybe teach the armbar at your second level, third level, teach a wrist twist at the next level after that, and teach it per belt. Okay, so let the students come up with all these different techniques, how to do them and everything. So another way of disguising repetition in learning and teaching the wrist twist is do it off a weapon. For right now, we're going to demonstrate it with a knife. So from here like this, my hands are up, which is the best position for against a knife attack right now. So he's going to step in. I'm going to get out of the way, deflecting his elbow, slide down, and come back to what? Again, wrist twist. The only difference with a knife, if I'm doing the wrist twist, is that if I'm doing the same thing, I don't want the blade so much out, and I definitely don't want it pointing to me. So the only difference I would do is that I would point the blade towards him, then pull it out. Okay? Now I could take down from here like this, or I can actually take the blade out, strip it from here like this, or from here like this. Do it again, please. So step in. So I can go under, twist it, come under, and strip the knife this way, which I will give you more hint on this one in a bonus chapter that we're including with this DVD. Okay, so again, against a straight thrust, I'm going to go out of the way and twist the knife towards him and out. This will be the basic wrist twist. Now from here like this, if he comes in straight down, I can go with him and do the same thing. If he slashes, comes down, I can stop him from here like this. From here like this, I can come back and twist it, duck, and go to arm bar, go back to wrist twist, which we're going to cover in a few minutes with the lock flows. From here like this, if he comes straight down, I can twist it. If he comes with a slash, I can stop, go under, and twist it. So this will be the basic wrist twist against a knife. Okay. Next thing I want to introduce you to is how to use, instead of just using your hand, how to use your forearm. So from here, when you guys are doing your wrist twist, from here like this, instead of pulling this out, losing energy, then re-grabbing again, let's try to stay with him. So I'm going to come back. Notice my forearm stays on top of him. So I can use my forearm to press down. I can use my elbow to do it. I can use my shoulder to do it. I can go under and go it, which this is more of a wraparound, which we'll cover later on. But again, the concept is using different parts of my body, okay, when I'm doing this. So even if if I was holding a knife, and if he stops me from here, I can twist. Say I want the blade in my hand from here like this, so I can cut from here. Or if I had it like this, if he stops me from here, I can twist and I can end up with the blade from here like this. Okay? So the concept is using different parts of your arm, not just be limited to using your thumbs on top. So one of the greatest ways to train with this technique dynamically is to do what we call the hubad, which we did in the first tape and DVD series. So we're going to start with the basic hubad, which was check, raise, slap, hit. Okay? Now from here like this, when he comes down, I can go to a wrist twist. Backhand him, we go back to it. Then when he does it, see, he's going to backhand me. I'm going to go back to the hubad. Now remember, the hubad is done with a check or a high block. Okay, it doesn't matter. From here like this again, I'm going back to a wrist twist, strike him, and go back again. Then he does it, wrist twist, backhands me, and we go back to it. So this will be a great dynamic way of doing wrist twist together. Now I'm going to mix the two techniques that we've learned so far, the armbar and a wrist twist, and introduce you to your first lock flow, which means basically flowing from one technique to the other one. Now we're going to start this from the basic armbar position, okay, which was, remember there was armbar number 2, no, armbar number 1, armbar number 2. This will be armbar number 1. We're going to go palms together and come back to our basic armbar. Now in this case, he's going to resist. When he resists, he pulls back. So I come on top, grab, my right hand pivots and swivels on him. And it turns to a wrist twist, and I step back. My right hand opens, swivels again, and step forward to an armbar. So in this particular drill that I'm doing right now, my right foot doesn't do anything really. So I'm stepping forward to an armbar, coming back without losing contact, swiveling my hand, going to a wrist twist, opening up, grabbing it, slide up, step in to an armbar, come back, get my right hand, swivels, twist it, grab, slide up, step in to an armbar, come back, swivel, come back to wrist twist. Now, if I want to go back to armbar number 2, I just have to add 1/2 turn. So instead of stopping here, I can go one more. Then I can end up in armbar number 2, which could be the Z break and all the stuff that we're going to cover later on. So this will be the armbar number 2. Come back, 2 swivels to a wrist twist, which means we're, again, covering the lock flow, going from one to the other one without letting go. I'm going to show it to you again from this way. So notice from here, I'm stepping into an armbar. I come back, grab, swivel my right hand, step back to a wrist twist. Turn, step in. Turn, step in. Okay? This will be a great way to practice doing lock flows with the two techniques that we've done before and go feel the energy of the other person going back and forth. In this section, I'm going to work with you a little bit on understanding motions and what happens when the person is coming with you with a lot of energy. And this will be a great drill to do as a dynamic technique for a wrist twist. What happens is, back up please, I'm going to offer my hand, he's going to come and grab. Again, this is just a technique. I'm just going to talk about it. It could be done in many, many different ways. He's going to come in, he's got some energy, and I'm going to step back and let his energy go. Watch again, when he grabs my wrist, I'm going to step back, open my fingers. So I'm just going to feel him out when he grabs. Okay, this will be the first one. Now remember, I wouldn't want to step right foot back because he's going that way. Okay, so from here, I really want to go with him, turn my hand at the last second. Okay, so he's kind of going with me. This time, when he goes, I'm going to re-grab with this hand on top and let him go. When he does it again, I re-grab over, let him go. Again, let him go. Good. Now this time, I'm going to add one more grip to it. So I'm going to go slow motion. One, come on top and blanket. So notice, we're setting ourselves up for a wrist twist. He comes in, I twist, over and grab. Next one, I'm going to put his elbow against my hip. Watch slow motion. From here, stop for a second. I'm going to step forward. His elbow is against my hip. So my hip makes him turn all the way around, which is kind of drilled like a little bit of armbar. You're pressing against his elbow. So when he comes in this way, I'm going to re-grab against my hip, and I'm going to make him turn around. Again, step and turn around. He comes in and turn around. Now in the last second, when he's committed to going that way, I'm going to twist the direction and do a more dynamic wrist twist, which means he comes in, I go back, now I got myself a wrist twist from here like this. Okay, so when he does this one, I'm going to go with him and twist the other way. Okay, on the last second. Okay, this would make a very dynamic way of doing wrist twists and have the person flip and go over you and stuff. But the reason why I'm teaching you these techniques is not for you to go ahead and do them and have the person flip all over the place, up in the air and land to make you look good. The purpose of these instructional videotapes and DVDs are to make you understand so you can practice for yourself so you understand them, and if you choose to teach it correctly. But not necessarily just touching someone, have people throw themselves all over the place to make yourself look good. Because again, in the street, nobody flies. Okay, people don't know how to throw themselves. We're after damage right now. We're after understanding, and we're after doing the damage when emotion is coming to us. As a bonus chapter for all of you guys that are watching this and trying to learn all the concepts that I'm talking about today, I'm going to go ahead and teach you the 12 basic ways of stripping the knife out of the opponent's hand, which requires the understanding of armbar and wrist twist, which we just covered in the volume 1, and this one, which is the volume 2. So we're going to start this one in a very basic way, which means he's going to be coming from this angle. I'm just going to go over it one time to just show you what it's going to look like. I'm just going to turn the hand, bring it to a wrist twist. Notice this is the way I actually take the knife out. This is 1. Okay, this will be 2 to take it out. This we're going to go to a stabbing. 3, 4 is actually stabbing him this way. 5, we're going to go to wrist twist or a flower. Next, we're going to take him out pushing the forearm. We're going to take it out from the handle. We're going to hold on, turn around, strip it down this way, pull the handle, praying position, twist it, taking the knife out that way, give it to other hand, and taking the knife out this way. That's a basic 12. Now I'm going to show you every one of them. So number one basically will be from here like this. I'm going to go along, I'm going to ride with the knife, go up, and my forearm will actually pushes against the blade. And I end up in a wrist twist again. It's the same technique that we did before. That would be number one. One more time. So from here like this, I'm going to turn and I'm going to push it with my forearm. Now I could do a push of the forearm, or I can just grab from here like this. Okay, so this will be a number one. Again, I'm going to turn, number one. I'm going to give it to my right hand. When I do, I'm going to turn it, strong grip. This is the stripping part. I'm going to touch my own forearm, come up, touch the blade. Now notice if it's like this, I'm going to put my hand there and go, whoop, that's the blade, and turn my hand. And from here like this, I'm going to pull the hand and push the knife out. And that will be the basic strip number two. So again, doing these in a lock flow to kind of putting them together will be from here like this. I'm going to come back to one, give him to other hand, and go to number two. Number three, I'm going to pull him down with the inside web of my hand. Hit him in the throat, grab, and actually stab him back. So this will be number three. Number four, I'm going to pull away, very similar to number two. Remember number two, we strip this way? Number four, I'm going to turn my hand and actually grab his hand. I can stab him, I can slice him, and strip it off his own body. So that will be number four. Okay, number five will be another version of what I call the flower, which means when we start, I'm going to go to one, go number two, go number three, go number four, five, stay right there please. My hands open up. So from here, I take the blade out, straight. That'll be number five. From here, number six, I go from here and I see he's resisting, so I'm going to turn with my forearm, I'm going to turn the blade and actually take the blade out. So that will be the next one. Again, from here, I'm going to go from the flower, I'm going to push it in. Next one is, I went like this and I'm still too hard. So I'm going to come back, blanket from the forearm, and my forearm goes straight up and take the knife out. So again, remember, I'm teaching this all in the lock flow, but you could do every one of these by themselves. So let's say I just wanted to do the number seven, right? So if he comes in, I can just strike and go from here and just take the handle out, and that will be the one, okay? So again, we did five, we did six, we did seven. Eight, I'm going to grab his wrist, bring it down, give it to my left hand. My thumb goes in. Now this one strips. My right hand stripping against my left forearm, pushes the knife out. Okay, this will be the next one, which is number eight. Now notice, if I went for eight, still too hard. If the knife has a bigger, longer handle, I'm going to pull the handle to take it out. That'll be the next one. Come up, praying position. I'm going to touch my head with my forearm, and I'm going to press against it. Now notice the reason why the knife comes out of his hand, because I'm always pressing against the thumb. That's the whole trick. So after this one, I'm going to twist it out. Notice it's a little bit off balance. My hand reaches over, pulls the blade straight towards him. Okay? From here again, straight towards him. Number 12, I'm going to come back, give it to my other hand, hold it tight. My left hand takes the blade and goes right to him. That will be the last one, number 12. Again, you can take every one of these and do it by themselves. So let's say I only want to work on number two. So on number two angle, he comes in this way. When he does, I'm going to grab, twist, and just do number two or four. Okay, so from here again, he comes again. From here, I'm going to strip it. Okay, or I'm going to turn around and take it out towards him. Okay, or he does it again. From here, I'm just going to go to 12. So go straight over him. Again, one of the in the series that we're going to do, one of them is going to be strictly on knife, and we're going to cover this more. But I just want to kind of throw this at you to have something to look forward to, and at the same time appreciate the wrist twist. So one more time, 1 through 12. So from here like this, I'm going to ride it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay? Be careful training with a knife.